ForbesDVD.com.
What's up, everybody? You are now on the official YouTube of ForbesDVD.com and the official website Forbes DVD. This interview with AZ was done over 9 years ago in Harlem, in the streets of Harlem. Me and MREC had some business to take care of up there. We bumped into AZ, knocked the video out, knocked some footage out. This shit has been lost in the source. We just got hold of this interview, so I don't want nobody to think that we ran and got up with AZ and did an interview because other platforms did that. No, this interview is 9 years old, 2007. He talks about the book Game Over. He talks about the movie Paid in Full, and he talks about the documentary Game Over in this. And you know, I thought it was a dope interview, so he's like, fuck it, let's put it out. The people need to see this. This shit was on the streets. Peace. What it is, people, it's your boy Doggy Diamonds. You already know I'm the interview king. And I'm here with a legend right now, living legend, still out here. With the 2009, he said, that's what we looking at right now, 2009 X6. I think I seen him just pull out the sky right quick with this right here. He didn't drive down the block, he flew. This is AZ, y'all. This is Mr. Paid in Full, Mr. Game Over, Mr. Harlem right here. This is AZ.
Yeah, Game Over the book. Go grab that, man.
Yeah. All right, let them know where could they get that book at right now.
Barnes and Nobles, Black Star Video. Okay. You know, any local bookstore, man. If they don't have it, make sure they get it, man. Have them order it, you know, put it on their shelf, man, because good dope sell itself. You know what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, what inspired? I know you did the movie, you did the Paid in Full movie, you did the DVDs. No, it was actually on VHS.
Yeah.
The Game Over was on VHS.
When it first came out.
When it first came out, what inspired you to do the book?
Daddy?
That's my man right here, Big Twin. What it do, man?
Good. All right. So we got the we can let them see this right here.
Yeah, go grab that book, man.
Go grab the book. So I wanted to ask you, like, you put the movie out first, and now you put out the book. Normally it goes the other way around. How did that happen?
The Lord speaks in mysterious ways, man.
Okay.
I feel like God maybe let me write the original screenplay, which was entitled Trap.
Okay.
And they brought forth Paid in Full, Rockefeller, Miramax. I respect the movie, good movie, but the message that I was trying to provide to the people, like, yo, this ain't the way to go, because I seen the next generation heading this way.
Okay.
100 miles an hour with no brakes, and I'm trying to, like, yo, slow down, pump your brakes. It ain't all candy like that. So my film that I wrote was trying to say it was a trap that we was getting into. So I try to lead them in a different way. So the book and the documentary Game Over kind of gave you the inside story.
Okay.
You know, more realer depth with human beings instead of actors that really live this life telling you, you know, so you can make a wise decision. You know, like, I ain't fucking with this, or you think you can beat it, you know, go ahead.
And what year did you have the title Trap? Because I wanted to ask you about that.
Trap, what was it, like 99, I believe, 1999.
So do you find it funny that now trap means, well, we used to call it money back at one point. Yeah. Trap used to be money to us. But now a lot of them in the South is saying the trap has a lot to do. Go in.
Let me fix that for you right now.
Okay.
In my deepest thoughts.
Go ahead, go in.
I got trap from listening to a Malcolm X speech.
Okay.
And it made all the sense in the world to me. Like, you know, we're trapped in this vicious cycle, and this is the only way we feel to get money. We sell drugs. That's what I saw. I said, that's a good title. Now, I gave my film to Rockefeller to do, entitled Trap. And recognizing the South is all on trap right now, but seeing how how they market Young Jeezy when he first came out, trap or die. So I don't know if that's the slang of the South, or they saying fuck that, trap or die, get money or else. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to me. You feel me? But from Malcolm X's point of view, I feel trap is where it belongs, where it should stay.
So now, are you gonna run with that name Trap, or how do you?
Nah, that's done. That's a screenplay. Okay. It still exists, but you know that's in the hands of Rockefeller and Miramax right now. Okay. And they brought forth the movie Paid in Full, but I think if they did Trap, it would have been, you know, a little much more powerful.
So how do you, like, from
the way you was portrayed in the movie was you came into the game, not saying by accident, but you was fucked up in the game. So you came. Was that the right portrayal of you?
Yo, it was, yeah. I respect it because I didn't want to hustle. I ain't choose the game. The game chose me. And who I am in my heart, in my mind, like, you know, I'm a good dude, man. I'm the type of dude that rather see you with it than me with it. You know, I'm gonna give before I get. You know, and I feel that way I continue to be able to see that way. Because I'm a giver. You understand what I'm saying? People that take, you know, they like the butcher, and I feel like I'm like a farmer. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it so niggas can eat, and fuck it, man. It ain't nothing. I'm going to go on to the next step because I could think on another level. Like, for example, right now I just finished writing a movie entitled Mob Style.
Okay.
And people might call it Paid in Full 2 or whatever. I roll with that. But Mob Style, people don't even know that we started, to me, really like gangster rap and on this coast, man. Niggas don't know that.
Yeah. Schoolie D,
so,
Just Ice, you know, Mob Style.
You know, I'm talking about from Harlem point of view.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not going to talk about what I don't know about.
Okay.
But I know from hands-on, selling dope and moving, and not really doing it to be rappers and shit, just going to the studio popping shit, nigga, we getting it, just throwing out tapes. I know we created these dudes that's in position today, man. I know that for a fact.
So I wanted to ask you about that because, like, Mob Style, what I remember what's going on was the record. I sent on Video Music Box. I was little as hell.
Yeah.
And did you intend on being a rapper, or just was it what you just said? You just wanted to put, because that was the original Paid in Full story. It was all in that record.
Exactly.
If they Google, YouTube, Mob Style.
What's going on, Black?
What's going on and coming on? But it'll come up.
But this is the reason why I wrote the film.
Okay.
And I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody. I'm just showing people in the film, step by step, how we did it, and then you take it from that point on and start putting your pieces together. Oh, that's where he got that from. Oh, that's where he got. You can see it for yourself. You feel me? I'm not the type that cause conflict because I feel we all gotta eat. But damn, still, but respect the head of it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you feel me? If you don't respect that, you crazy, man. Acting like you was this and was that. Come on, man.
So how do you explain to the kids now? How do you make them understand it's cool to work in the cleaners now? How do you get them to understand that?
That it's cool to work in the cleaners?
It's cool to work in the cleaners.
Common sense, man. Everybody that choose the game is basically dead or in prison, man.
Okay.
From the 80s.
Yeah.
And if they not, they somewhere telling these stories on these documentaries. And if you look at it for what it's worth, come on, man. That shit's not it. They be bragging about that crazy shit, man. We gotta, I feel like global warming is like the coming of a new world. God's world is coming back. And the truth must come to the light. So we got to prepare to qualify. We got to start like putting the garbage in the garbage and putting the truth in the truth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, like, you ain't got to live that life no more. If you can act or you can do a documentary, a film, okay, bag it up, put it in a package, put it on the shelf, that's good. But don't act like you a monster, you know? And that's the reason why I believe like Jay-Z's successful. He, on stage, he's Jigga, he's this, he that. But when he come off stage, yo, Sean Carter, fam, let's do business. It ain't like Tupac get off stage, thug life, and that caused conflict. Because there's some thugs out here that's gonna check you, man.
Gonna be tested.
So you gotta, you know, be wise, man.
So right now the slang is the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. Bringing the 80s back. How do you feel about that? You lived in the 80s, survived the 80s. Do a lot of these kids really, really know what the 80s was like when they say that?
I don't think so. But if you read this book, they'll have a clue.
Do you think they'll brag about the 80s? Because, you know, people say the Reagan era.
Listen,
what
I'm going to put it like
really
this.
Go ahead.
In the 80s, I believe the whole government, if you watch these documentaries, you can see that everybody was involved with the Coke movement. And it was like a green light. You know, we had cheese lines from fucking here to 150th Street. Police ride by not saying nothing. We moving. But today you scared to be in a company of 2 or 3 niggas without the police rolling, questioning you what the fuck you mean ID. So it's not a part of the plan no more. You understand? So why would you work against something that's working totally against you now? So the game is over, man. So that's the difference from the 80s. In the 80s, was like everybody was doing it. It was free to do it. It was straight Scarface in the street, for real, for real. It's over, bro. And that cause I'm saying it, fuck me, but look into politics and really see it's done, man. 9/11, whole new world order, brother. Everything is under surveillance, man. You feel me? Everything's under surveillance, so you gotta be sharp, man.
So I wanted to ask you,
Snap out of it.
You co-signed General, you on this record.
Yeah.
What made you do that? Because there's a lot of artists that we seen. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
We seen a lot of artists from Harlem come before him.
Okay.
We never seen you stand with nobody. Why is that, and why you still with him?
We'll put it like this, man. I listened to his music. He came to me as a man and like, yo, hey, I want you to get on my joint with me. I jumped on it. Boom. He trying to do what he got to do. I like his movement. And we gonna try to make it happen, man. You understand? And I feel he's a businessman and he mean what he say. Everything he said he gonna do, he been on point, and I respect cats like that, man. So I'll help anybody. You know, all I'm doing is, represent, putting myself in there. And, one thing bounces off the other, man. Eat and let eat, bro.
So nobody else from Harlem, rapper, ever asked you to stand with them before?
Cats do, but
what made you say no? Because you obviously said
because
no.
it ain't just them.
Okay.
It's some other crazy shit they moving with.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna, shit on it, but that ain't my world, fam.
Okay.
My color's green. If you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you got that shit.
And that's real talk, bro.
So right now I want you to talk about the movie that you that's about to come.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, let explain to people a little bit.
It's just like Paid in Full. When I wrote, there was no doubt in my mind that it wasn't gonna get done. It was written through me by God just as well as this. This is not something that they want. This is something that you need, man.
Okay.
I don't be dealing with the wants. I ain't that type of dude be posing, fronting. I'm gonna give you what you need, man.
Okay.
Give you your mind back so you can start fixing your frequency and stop living in the lie. You understand? Because the lie got to die, man.
Yeah.
You understand? It's the truth that's gonna set your thoughts free so that you can start placing cats in Sesame Street where they belong and putting the streets back to where it belongs.
But do you think that that's possible with so much fronting going on? Because you see, people will put a lot of money into a front. Do you think that's possible?
If you want to be real, you got to make it possible.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, I just got off the phone. I'm not being disrespectful. Like, dude, these documentaries we put out, these books I've been putting out, a lot of real cats be calling me. Rick Ross people just call me.
Okay.
He want to, say certain things about certain situations. And, boom, I'm going to put him in the DVD or the documentary, whatever we're going to work on, and let him get his voice across, because people need to hear what's popping behind that situation. I don't know, but boom, just as well as he got a platform, let Holmes have a platform. Everybody need to be heard, bro. Because the streets want to know,
so
basically, right?
Clarify for the people.
Fucking streets
you talking
wanna
about the original Rick Ross or the rapper?
I'm talking about Rick Ross that's in jail right now, I believe.
The real Rick Ross.
That was moving them birds state to state,
yeah.
for real.
Okay.
I don't know disrespect to homeboy. I don't know him or what he do or how he do what he do. This is what happened, and I'm gonna respond to it. You feel me?
So you was also one of the original documentaries with the
Let me put it this way, bro. When Game Over came out on VHS,
I watched it on VHS.
Nobody was doing no documentaries, fam.
Okay.
Nobody.
No, say it in the camera again.
So when Game Over hit, it wasn't a documentary to be bragging or boasting about this shit. It was a documentary saying, look what happened to us, shorty. This ain't the way to go.
Okay.
But now, it's like they looked at that shit like, oh, fuck that. We was the only niggas. Them niggas ain't the only one getting money. They start doing their documentary. I know everybody got a story to tell, and tell your story, but please, don't be ignorant about it, man. Don't tell your story to put yourself in prison, fam. Because some niggas will be on there, I'm getting it with the gun on them, and the feds grab it, snatch you up, boom. That's your case right there.
So,
come on now.
So how many documentaries?
That shit we did happened 20 years ago. We can talk about it now to try to save minds. It ain't like we doing it to be stunting and be acting and shit.
So you was really, really out here. How many documentaries came across after you that you seen like, oh, that nigga's full of shit. He wasn't even out here. Like
Dog,
that.
man. It's to the point I can't even look at him no more, bro. It's just the same as with the Fed magazine. When them cats came and asked me to do the first article for Fed magazine, that was the first magazine that hit. And after that, I see mad underground magazines. So I understand the energy that we did. But I know for a fact that it's something more deeper than this. In this film that I just wrote, if we shot scene for scene, word for word,
how you want it?
It could wake a lot of dudes up, man.
Okay.
You know, in high places just as well as low places, man, because they need to know. They don't know. They just put money behind this bullshit, but this family's hurting, man. There's a lot of cats that's suffering, and they got to try to explain to their kids what's really going on when these kids is putting on an act, man.
I want you to
it's a total fucking act, man.
And I want you to explain to people what crack really did to the people. Explain to them what it made a lot of people money, but for the community, what did it really do to the community?
Like, I'm gonna put it like right in this film, Mark style, right? When you write, you gotta dig up and find history. You're going back in time. And if anybody, I believe every man should write their life story. Just write it, and you'll flush out a lot of shit like, oh, that's why. You'll begin to put two and two together. It was a lady I knew that was a nurse, right? Her name was Elaine. She went from Elaine to cocaine Elaine within months, to a crackhead, to dying like in the streets, nigga robbing or killing her in the streets. And I seen this lady, a good nurse, I seen her come down to this. So when I was writing about it, it's like, damn, you know, that's what crack did to the community, man. To the point of, I believe in the 80s, they flooded this area, Harlem, with drugs and shit, coke, crack, niggas went crazy. And in the 90s, it seemed like guns came in. And then police came in. Now everybody's in jail or dead. Now the mission's accomplished. Now look at it. The community, the buildings cost $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, because now it's in the hands of the other people.
So, because I want you to explain to them, like at
it's
one
like
point,
a setup,
Harlem,
a trap.
At one point, Harlem had the Black Renaissance. You had all the clubs, all the white entertainers had to come to Harlem to hang out. I don't think they know that.
Yeah.
So do you like you trying to tell them that it's an actual fact that it was a conspiracy?
I believe so. I believe so, definitely, bro. And we fell for the trap, and the results is the proof is in the pudding, man. It's like people are fighting to hold on to their little apartments, man. You know, buildings costing $2 or $3 million. Rent is like $3,000 or $4,000 for apartments. So you know, if you ain't got it, you got to get the fuck out of it. And that's how it's going down.
So you know the mentality of a lot of these little dumb young niggas is fuck that, I gotta eat. What do you want to say directly to them? Because they want the 2009 and they don't know how to get it. So tell them how.
I'm gonna put it like this, brother. Unity is key. We're not broke, man. Black people is not broke. We're separated in sets, cliques,
colors, blocks.
Come on. If you put it back together as one, we whole again. We got money again. See, that we is the difference. Turn we upside down, you got me. That's the mentality that's fucking us up, man. Me, I'm gangster. The gangsters is killing the hustlers, man. Gotta come up out of that dumb shit, man. Start loving each other again, man. For what it's worth, man.
So how,
for example,
go ahead.
General, he coming out with his album, right? If everybody from the hood, if they like him or not, just buy this shit, man. It wasn't gonna cost you $15. Look how much money you spending on smoke.
Yeah, it's 3 bags of weed.
This or that bullshit daily.
Yeah.
Buy that. Now my man's a millionaire. When you in the studio working on your shit, everybody buy it. Now he's straight. And keep it going, bro.
But do you think some of the other rappers before General fucked it up by taking the hood money and leaving?
They robbed. Rap was created in the hood, be for us, man. for us, man. And it's a tree with many different branches. You got gangster rap, you got this rap, that rap, but it's a tree that's still growing. But some dudes try to take the tree from the poor and give it to the rich, man. And those are the dudes that shouldn't be respected, fam. Fuck that, man. And then once they give it to them, they try to control the airwaves and don't play that, don't play block and shit. I hear better song on mixtapes than I hear on the air, fam. Because it's programmed. Everything is programmed. It's fucked up.
So back in the days, you had what's going on, Black. Did people play your shit because they were scared you was gonna come at them? Like,
Nah, B, I ain't never approached a nigga like that, man. That guerrilla dumb shit. Your fan won't play this, you like it. They played it on the strip because it was what it was, man. It was the truth, man. It's the truth. It's no doubt about it that you could deny. And you want to be a part of something that this is gonna be hot. So you want to play something that's real first.
And how many records did you put out? Because I remember
we put out 4 albums to be exact. 4 albums. Good, the Bad, the Ugly was first. Mm-hmm. Then I came with Streetwise. Then we came with The Game of Death. And then when the movie came out, my little brother and we did an album called Blood on My Money.
Okay.
And we did fucking with Troy. We did an underground album called The Game Over. We never released that. That shit was Troy Reed, right? We never released that. But this one, I'm trying to do all the old songs plus 2 or 3 new songs for the Mob Style movie. But the soundtrack will be our old music and everything, put it together in one package, and that's it, man. And I don't even want to. After I put out this film and this movie and this music, I don't want to deal with the street shit no more, man. So I feel my story has been told enough. I just want to tell the music side of it, how I see gangster rap started and how I seen it die.
So that means for this one, AZ going in the booth?
For sure.
You coming back, going back in the booth?
I'm gonna drop like 2 or 3 joints, fam.
2 or 3 joints, all AZ.
Yeah, and my man Pretty Tone, he gonna be on board too.
Okay.
Get Gangsta in there, Lou, Whip, everybody. We gonna do one song together, I hope, man. My nigga's still in the right state of mind. We gonna make it pop.
So how, what would you rap about right now in 2008 opposed to 1988?
Yeah, I would just, it's like when you hear a beat, man, and I look into my thoughts and I look at the circumstances, the shit just come to my mind, man. It's like painting a picture and shit, man, of what it is, man. And you understand?
It's gonna come out.
It's what it is, man. I'm gonna point it out. You understand? If I say the 80s, crazy. 17-year-old Ben's baby. He's getting it. Wild gravy. Pockets, Mitch, fresh kicks, outfit smelling good. I'm talking about Ben. But it still fits now.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing you being this from the 80s. So I'm going to put it in that order for you to say, oh, that's real still. It ain't going to be whack. You're going to be able to bounce to it and enjoy it, man. But still get something from it, though. That's the difference.
So when you did the movie, did you have a lot of people mad at you, like calling you like, yo, I don't like the way you depicted me, I think that was me? How did that go?
If they'd have did trap, I wouldn't have got those type of phone calls.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm mad because they betrayed me at the end on some funny shit. But why did they do that? To try to sabotage the real so they could win in the fake world, man? But hey, listen, the truth gotta come back to the light. You feel me?
Yeah. So for the new one that's coming out, is it done the way it was supposed to be done, or is this something new? Like, explain. I want to understand that.
The new film that I'm writing.
Yeah. Is it?
The scene for scene is the bottom. It's the truth, man. The truth. I'm not even staying in Rich Poe and Alpo's story. I'm gonna bring that, like with the first 5 minutes of the film, show you what happened. But I'm showing you how gangster rap was born, and how it ended. You feel me? What happened to us? Why we never blew large enough, and how the government, it's just telling you the inside, the truth about this shit, man.
So we all knew y'all. It was 3 of y'all. You, Rich, and Poe. That's the story with us. Rich is no longer here. Rest in peace. Poe is still alive. We don't know. Like, I don't know where he at or anything like that. Has he ever tried to reach out to you and contact you or holler at you?
I spoke to Alpo like 3 or 4 times, man. Through Troy Reed since the movie. Poe is still the same with me. For real. And people don't understand that. It's like me and Alpo never had a problem with each other, man. Never. But I just don't understand how he did that to Dick like that.
Okay.
He explained it, but I still can't see you taking your man life like that. If anybody try to make y'all separate or put a bug in your ear and say, I don't give a fuck who it is, you got to look at that person as someone trying to divide and conquer. And it worked, man. And that's why he in the situation he in. And you understand? And that's how I look at that. But, you know, me and him never had no conflict. I think he, you know, Dame, when I wrote it, I was like, listen, boom, you contact Poe gonna contact you. Y'all situate what y'all need to situate. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But, you know, make sure he get what he's supposed to get. I'm not that type of dude, man. You feel me? I'm not the type of dude be riding around, hiding, ducking, gotta hide behind tents. I'm gonna come to the hood and get love just as wherever I go because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You feel me?
So right now, do you have to reach back out to him when you do the new movie? How does that work?
This film, it's not, like I said, it's touching on it too much, and, you know, I'll have to reach back out to him, but it's not, Alpo is maybe in it a scene or two.
Okay.
It's not, you gotta read this shit to really understand what I'm doing. I don't want to stay on that shit. I think this book right here, if you read this book, man, word for word, for real, this is the truth, man. From the heart, and that's that.
So they also could get it on azgameover.com. Could they get it there?
You can get it simonandschusters.com.
Okay.
It'll lead you to how to get it, basically, man.
Google Game Over.
But this is a good book, man. It's doing well in the stores too. They can't keep it on the shelves.
So that's what it is. I think we basically, anything else you want to just let the people know before we go, before we take a look at the spaceship that you.
We basically gonna keep this one in the hood. A lot of cats, man. Y'all can come through, holler at me. I don't know the number yet, but I'll try to get it to y'all.
Okay.
We're gonna have a number for cats to try out. We want to keep it in the hood. Gives cats a shot, you know, to get on the joint, to play Tone, to play Lou, to play myself. Because I'm not letting none of my niggas play in the movie as themselves. If they playing, they're gonna be someone else.
Okay.
But we need them to be young, how we was, to bring forth what we trying to say. You feel me?
All right. So also before we go, like I said, there's a lot of artists from Harlem. Could some of the artists that was already out, could they come be in the movie?
Oh,
also?
for sure, man.
Like, how can you unify Harlem? Because I know Harlem ain't unified.
But I feel this film could do that, man.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try my best to, you know, to work with these cats, man. You know, but
you know, a lot of shit ain't rap shit.
Oh yeah.
That niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how could you know, squash a lot of shit just for a project at least? How could you do that?
I'm gonna try, bro.
I'm
gonna try, man.
So yo, that's what it is. I'm Doggy Diamonds.
Man. I feel that if we can fix it with this, we can fix a lot of other stupid shit, man. For real, because Harlem got infiltrated by a whole bunch of shit, man.
And if y'all read that book, y'all learn how Harlem got infiltrated. And when this movie come out, you're gonna learn a little bit more. But get the book now. azgameover.com. Google this man, this AZ. Get the spelling too. Let's make sure the spelling is right. AZIE. Get that spelling right. Google that and watch what you see come up. The living legend right here, AZ. It's Doggy Diamonds, Jordan Tower on the film, Jen around the back, Mr. Rec. We in Harlem.
Yes.
Shout out your people for
Sugar Hill, man. Mob style for life, man.
ForbesDVD.com.